to give us a sense of how the rates are biting, let's bring in Lorna Zelenak. Lorna is a small business owner in Melbourne and one of hundreds of thousands of people right now being crunched by rising rates. Lorna, thanks for your time this afternoon. Can you give our viewers a sense of how it is right now for you, both in terms of managing the business, but also mortgages on the home loan and so on?
Tough, really tough. I was a first home buyer last year and I walked straight into the rate hikes. And as a salon, people are holding their money back right now. So it is incredibly tough.
So what's your business? A salon, is it? And how is it affecting the customers that you would normally rely on, your clients?
So we run a cosmetic injectable salon and we share that in a space with lashes. And right now we're having a lot of customers hold back their money or getting much lesser treatments at the moment. So they're really holding back their cash. And that really hurts because we're trying to grow, we're trying to expand, especially after COVID. And that has just impacted us so much with the latest rate hike.
And so you personally are feeling it both in terms of your own mortgage as a new home buyer, but you're also seeing it from your clients and hearing it from them firsthand, I guess. You'd be talking to them a lot about the challenges they're facing with 10 consecutive rate rises now, Lorna.
Yep, and so it doesn't just impact me because I've felt the rate hikes and I've had my mortgage go up myself $1,000 per month. But my clients are also experiencing this as well, and they're coming to me and asking for alternative treatments, which is absolutely fine. But at the end of the day, our clients help fund our services, which help keeps our business running. And if they can't afford to get treatments, then we can't afford to keep our businesses running. And I know it's just not me, it's so many other businesses. And especially after COVID, we've seen so many shops close down. It hurts, to be quite honest. It really hurts, and it's hard and it's tough.
So how are you making ends meet right now? Are you having to make cutbacks elsewhere? How are you getting through all of this?
I've definitely become more frugal. Me and my partner have definitely been a lot more frugal, asking ourselves, do we really need this before we buy anything? So we've definitely cut back in that sense. In the clinic, we're trying to cut back on any extra costs that we can. However, that's quite hard because we already have started to do that. For ourselves, we're really cutting back anywhere that we can at the end of the day. But it's also hard when the cost of our products keep increasing as well as our rent. So we can only cut back so much. And I know clients are very similar in the sense that they're trying to cut back on the services that they can, but also they just want to live as well.
Yeah, and especially after the last couple of years in Melbourne, people just want to, I guess that's part of this inflation because people are getting out there and spending. They want to get back to normal after a very difficult couple of years. And your business would be one of those things where a discretionary spend, people would say, okay, I'm going to treat myself here, and unfortunately, this is shifting that focus now, isn't it, with all the rate rises and making it a lot tougher for people to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I definitely think after COVID, if you look down the street that I work on, there were so many businesses that were open pre-COVID or even just going into COVID. And now there are so many, if you look down the street, there are so many that are closed. So there are already so many businesses that I know that have closed down or are either struggling. And so the impact of that just pushes even harder on us business owners as well. So it's not, unfortunately, good news to hear today. However, I do have hope that it will get better. I mean, we do in here service middle to high income earners, but there also is a concern in that those people are also holding back their money as well.